This year has been wild in the plant world because suddenly everyone wants greenery that actually fits the busy life and still looks amazing in a modern home. As we move into 2026, the trend is shifting toward plants that feel fresh, stylish, and a little bit personality-driven. People are choosing houseplants the same way they choose sneakers or gadgets. They want something that stands out. And honestly, I love that because the right plant can make a room feel alive without trying too hard. You will see a mix of classic favorites making a comeback and a few newcomers that are gaining serious traction on social media. Some of these plants are showing search spikes of over 40%, which tells you people are not just browsing, they want them. Whether you are decorating a small apartment or upgrading a home office, these plants just fit right in. So let's jump into the trendiest plants for 2026 and see which one matches your vibe best. Tradescantia is kicking off the trendiest plants for 2026 because this little powerhouse has become a favorite for people who want color without the stress, and its popularity has jumped by almost 30% in home decor searches this year. You get these bold purple and silver stripes that look amazing on shelves and desks, and the plant grows fast enough to keep up with the new wave of folks who want instant impact in their space. It handles bright indirect light like a champ and needs only moderate watering, which makes it perfect for busy people who forget their watering schedule now and then. What really pushes it into the spotlight for 2026 is how easily it propagates, since one cutting can turn into a full trailing plant in just a few weeks, making it one of the most satisfying plants to grow at home. Watermelon Peperomia is sliding into the trendiest plants for 2026 because people cannot get enough of its bold round leaves that look just like mini watermelons, and searches for this plant jumped more than 40% as designers started using it in modern small space layouts. It stays compact, which makes it perfect for apartments and home offices, and it thrives in bright to medium light while needing very little water thanks to its thick leaves that store moisture. This plant has become a favorite for beginners because it keeps its shape without constant pruning, and it grows slowly enough to never feel overwhelming. What really makes it a standout in 2026 is that it has become a top pick for photo-friendly decor, since its patterned leaves consistently go viral in aesthetic room posts and plant styling reels. Prayer plant is rising fast as one of the trendiest plants for 2026 because people love how alive it feels with its leaves moving up at night and spreading out during the day, and interest in this plant grew by nearly 35% as more homeowners started leaning toward interactive decor. Its patterned foliage looks hand-painted with deep greens, reds, and soft cream tones that make any shelf or table look instantly styled without effort. It thrives in medium light and prefers slightly moist soil, which is why it does so well in apartments where humidity naturally stays higher. What really pushes it into the 2026 spotlight is how calming people say it feels to watch the plant shift throughout the day, turning it into a living piece of decor that brings a small peaceful moment into any busy home. Bird's Nest Fern is climbing the list of trendiest plants for 2026 because its bright wavy leaves add that clean tropical look people are craving, and online searches for ferns with sculpted leaves jumped by almost 40% this year. It thrives in medium light and loves a bit of humidity, which makes it perfect for bathrooms, kitchens, or any space where you want fresh, lush texture without high maintenance. The plant grows in a tidy rosette shape so it never feels messy, and it only needs light watering since its upright leaves naturally channel moisture toward the center. What really makes it a star for 2026 is how effortlessly it upgrades a room because designers say its bold fronds photograph incredibly well, making it a go-to choice for modern decor setups and interior styling trends. ZZ plant is dominating the trendiest plants for 2026 because people want greenery that survives anything, and this plant's popularity rose over 45% as more busy homeowners shifted toward low-effort houseplants. Its glossy deep green leaves look sleek in modern spaces, and it thrives in low light, which makes it perfect for bedrooms, offices, and spots where most plants struggle. ZZ plant barely needs water thanks to its thick rhizomes that store moisture, so it can go weeks without care and still look polished. What truly makes it a 2026 favorite is how tough it is to kill, since it keeps growing even in dry air and inconsistent light, turning it into the ultimate low-maintenance plant for anyone who wants style without the stress. African violet is stepping into the trendiest plants for 2026 because people are rediscovering compact flowering plants that actually bloom indoors, and searches for small indoor bloomers have jumped by almost 50% this year. Its velvety leaves and vibrant purple, pink, or white flowers bring instant color to desks and windowsills without taking up much space, making it perfect for apartments and home offices. It thrives in bright indirect light and prefers evenly moist soil, which helps it produce blooms several times a year even for beginners. What really pushes it into the 2026 spotlight is how reliable those blooms are, since most people report seeing flowers for up to 10 months a year, making African violet one of the easiest and most rewarding indoor flowering plants you can grow. Umbrella plant is quickly becoming one of the trendiest plants for 2026 because people love how its tall stems and umbrella-like leaf clusters instantly fill a room with structure, and interest and demand for easy indoor trees has risen by more than 30% this year. It thrives in bright to medium light and only needs moderate watering, making it a great option for anyone who wants a plant that grows fast without being fussy. Its upright shape makes it perfect for corners, living rooms and entryways since it adds height without feeling too heavy or overwhelming. What really pushes it into the 2026 spotlight is how quickly it adapts to new spaces, growing fuller and taller with minimal care, which is why so many people use it as a go-to statement plant for modern home decor. Chinese Evergreen is holding a solid spot among the trendiest plants for 2026 because people want indoor plants that stay beautiful even in tough conditions, and this plant's popularity climbed by nearly 40% as more homeowners searched for low-light colorful options. Its leaves come in mixes of green, silver, pink and red, which makes it one of the easiest ways to add style to any room without needing direct sunlight. It handles low to medium light with no problem and prefers light watering since its thick leaves hold moisture well, making it perfect for offices, bedrooms and shaded corners. What really makes it a 2026 favorite is how adaptable it is because it keeps its color all year and continues to look polished even when care gets inconsistent, which is why designers call it one of the most dependable decor plants on the market. Alocasia is rising fast as one of the trendiest plants for 2026 because people are craving bold, dramatic foliage, and searches for large statement leaves have jumped by almost 50% this year, with Alocasia leading the pack. Its arrow-shaped leaves with deep veins and glossy texture give any room a modern sculpted look, and it thrives in bright indirect light while enjoying lightly moist soil, which makes it perfect for homes that stay warm and humid. Even though it looks exotic, it grows surprisingly quickly when conditions are right, adding new leaves that unfold like little green flags. What really pushes it into the 2026 spotlight is how photo-ready it is since its architectural leaves have become a favorite in decor shoots, room makeovers and social media plant trends, making Alocasia one of the most eye-catching indoor plants of the year. Peace lily is climbing the list of trendiest plants for 2026 because people want indoor greenery that not only looks good but also improves air quality and wellness, and this plant saw a surge of more than 40% in searches this year as homeowners lean toward calming plants with real benefits. Its deep green leaves and elegant white blooms brighten up any room, and it thrives in medium light while needing only moderate watering thanks to its moisture-loving roots. Peace lily is especially popular for bedrooms and living rooms because it helps maintain humidity and absorbs indoor pollutants, making the space feel fresher. What truly sets it apart for 2026 is how consistently it blooms even in lower light, which gives people that clean spa-like vibe at home without needing special care or experience. Dumb cane plant is rising as one of the trendiest plants for 2026 because people love bold foliage that makes a room feel styled instantly, and searches for large patterned leaves have jumped by almost 35% this year, with this plant leading the interest. Its big creamy green leaves brighten dark corners, and it thrives in medium to low light, which makes it perfect for apartments, offices and living rooms that do not get strong sun. It needs only light to moderate watering since its thick stems hold moisture well, making it a great pick for people who forget their schedule now and then. What really pushes it into the 2026 spotlight is how fast it grows and how easily it adapts because most owners report noticeable new leaves every few weeks, turning it into one of the most rewarding and eye-catching plants you can bring home. Philodendron pink princess is soaring into the trendiest plants for 2026 because people cannot resist its rare pink variegation, and searches for variegated plants have climbed by more than 50%, making this one of the most in-demand collector plants of the year. Its deep green leaves with bright pink streaks look stunning in modern homes, and it thrives in bright indirect light while needing only light watering thanks to its resilient trailing growth habit. Even beginners love it because it adapts quickly and sends out new leaves consistently when kept in warm indoor conditions. What really pushes it into the 2026 spotlight is how unique every leaf looks, making it a statement piece that feels more like living art than a houseplant, and that is why it continues to go viral in plant reels and aesthetic home decor posts. Rubber plant is closing out the trendiest plants for 2026 because people want something tall, bold and easy to care for, and interest in indoor trees with glossy leaves has jumped by almost 40% this year. Its thick dark green or burgundy leaves give any room a clean, elevated look, and it thrives in bright to medium light while needing only occasional watering since its sturdy stems store moisture well. It grows quickly when happy, making it perfect for living rooms, entryways and home offices where you want height without high maintenance. What really pushes it into the 2026 spotlight is how effortlessly it fits into modern decor, since designers say its rich foliage photographs beautifully and adds instant sophistication to any space, making rubber plant one of the most stylish indoor plants of the year. So that wraps up our list of the trendiest plants for 2026, and honestly it is amazing to see how much personality these plants bring into a home without demanding a ton of care. Whether you love bold foliage, soft colors, fast growers or low maintenance champions, there is something on this list that fits every style and every schedule. If one of these caught your eye, this is the perfect year to bring it home and let your space feel a little fresher and a lot more alive. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe, like and drop a comment so we can keep exploring more plant ideas together.